friends. So today I'm back, and it might look like winter, but it's actually summer here. Summer in the Midwest. It is unseasonably cold here. I don't ever remember it being this cold, but it is like in the 60s today, and it's the end of June. Normally it's at least in the 70s by now, but I digress. We're going to talk about Disney World, where it is much warmer and nicer than here in Wisconsin. So today I wanted to talk about different view options at value and moderate resorts, and why I think this is not what a lot of people are expecting. So value and moderate resorts at Disney World, the rooms are all in separate buildings. There is not a main building where you can stay. Whereas at the deluxe resorts, most of them have the option to stay in the main building at least, such as the Grand Floridian. You can stay in the main building or you can stay in outer buildings. And the Polynesian, I think, is the only exception that I can think of off the top of my head where you cannot stay in the main building. But anyway, I digress. So the view options for value and moderate resorts, I think, can be a little confusing for some people. So if you look on the Disney website, you will see at the value and moderate resorts that you have the option to have a pool view or a garden view or something to that effect. The reason why I say this is misleading is because the rooms at the value and moderate resorts open to the outside. There is no internal hallway. So there's a covered hallway right outside your room, where that's a public hallway where everybody's walking to get to their room or to get to the stairs or whatever to leave the building. So when you are choosing a view, when you open your curtain, you're first gonna see the public hallway where people are walking by, and then beyond that is where the view is gonna be. So I always like to point that out when my clients are asking for a specific view at a value or moderate resort, because I think it's a little different than a standard hotel room where they're thinking, like at a deluxe, for example, where you open your window and it is actually your view. You're not gonna see somebody walking immediately by. Something to think about is if it has a parking lot view, that might be a little bit noisier in terms of cars and doors closing if you have small children than if you had a different view. And same with if you have a pool view. That would probably be a little bit noisier if your room overlooks the pool, even though there is a hallway right next door. So that's something to consider as well. So I hope this explained a little bit, and I hope somebody found this helpful. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.